Baseball. It's the bench warmers taking on the hot shots. Ready to go now? Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
The second baseman. Luis Garcia.
The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And strike two.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Santander checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Righty delivers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Alvarez sprinting after it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will fall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slide.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And the first offering is not close.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one finds the zone. Full count now.
Count is full.
High fly ball out to left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Here's the former
That
MVP,
is
Jose
the second
Altuve.
baseman, Jose Altuve.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Willie
Atlanta,
Mays
the
digging
center
in
fielder,
now.
Willie
Alcantara
Mays.
back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Alvarez on the move. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Dick Allen. Swings through that.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, one away. Got him swinging. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Jackson Merrill.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. That one
Nope,
missed.
ball. 1-1.
No score here in the second. That's down and in. Liner, base hit. Judge around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here's Jose Trevino. Yeah, that's fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Ripped on a line. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Adley
The
Rutschman.
catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now fly ball to right center. Mays has it sized up. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the
That
inning
is
on that
seven.
first
The
pitch,
right
man.
fielder,
He's going to want that
Vladimir
one back, no doubt.
Guerrero.
Ground ball left side. Whips it across. And Vladdy is set down. Here's Royce Lewis. And that one sliced foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Outside
1 ball,
with a
2
breaking
strikes.
ball. 2 out, space is empty. Now a check
2-2.
swing, but he held up. Next offering
Ball.
misses down and away.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hard hit, right side. The throw to first, third out. On to the third inning.
Leading
Here's
off
Nolan
for the
Arenado.
bench runners, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Foul ball there. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Luis Garcia. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's 0-1.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Sammy Sosa. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
He was late there. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's downstairs and outside. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. Harris stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one outside. And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fly ball to right. Judge has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And start of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. 4th inning underway, no score. There's a swing and a drive. Harris racing after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Here comes the Judge around third. He scores and they have the lead. The relay throw.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Bottom 4, now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position. In the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rutschman in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
No,
that one is upstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're one.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's a bomb. He rocketed that one out of here. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and fouls one off. Still only 1 out. Out here in the inning. Dylan Lee on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Arenado on to first, and Vladdy is set down.
Now
2 outs, bases empty. Royce Lewis now at the plate, grounded out his first time. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Alcantara back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Batter number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Luis Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Henderson.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that goes foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Santander up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. That's a strike. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Sammy Sosa.
For the hot shots, the designated
That's
hitter,
to third.
Sammy
Sneaks through. Base hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting, center
and
fielder,
now it's going to be Michael Harris the second.
Harris.
And that bunted towards third. Tosses across to first. Out on the sac bunt. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. And that misses. Ball 1. Just a weak fly ball this time. Santander in pursuit. He's got it. And the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ground ball up the middle. Altuve. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
There's the strike. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
That one out to right. Judge makes the grab, 1 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, Henderson. Fires over to first. Rutschman retired. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
Check swing, went around, and it's 2-1 now.
2-1's the count.
Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The bench warmers, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Now pitching, Jimmy.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's one down. The relay. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Henderson.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Back to first, and he's saved. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And here is
the designated hitter,
David Robertson on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching.
Misses the zone, and he gets him in chase.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. There's the strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one almost hit him.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one pushed foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man at first. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slider right there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Harris, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Next offering is fouled back. Runners are at the corners, one away. Going to count 1 and 2.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Ian Hamilton will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander under it, squeezes it. That is the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Garcia back to work. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's gone. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Dick Allen digs in now.
Now pitching. Kirby Yates.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
And a strike in there. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Goes down looking. Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Merrill. Ball 1 there.
No strike.
Yates, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the 2 roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike 1 right away when he comes in.
Trevino in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike. And that's down and away.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in. Adley Rutschman. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero now at the plate. And it's fouled away. Runner on the move. The other way. And foul ball. Out there to center. And it falls. Here comes Rutschman around third. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So up next, Royce Lewis. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on.
1-1.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Big time GM right there.
2 balls,
I
2
hate it
strikes.
as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2. Now a chance for Sammy Sosa. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. We go to the ninth. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Fastball for a strike. Yates measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that misses.
That's the ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Santander swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. Save!
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Now this is a rocket to left. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Base hit right field. In comes the runner from third. It's 5-3.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Base hit into center field. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
On the ground to first. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3.